Hi guys, it's Candace. Sorry I'm late. I'm trying to raise my little thing up just a little bit more. But, well, we're going to have to work with what we got. Alright, let's see. Okay. Well, I've spent the morning looking for my bin that says elastic to make this Oh Snap, I Really Need a Gift. And, you know, we did this last year if you want to go look back at the Christmas projects. But I wanted to make a large version with a composition book. I mean, I make these all the time, and this is what the elastic was for, to do this. But I can't find it, so we're going to have to make do, just to show you that you don't need elastic, but it is pretty. There's this one here. And then I just use cardstock on the inside if you don't have a 12 by 12 paper pad, but that's what we're going to use. And I like to put pockets in mine, so we're going to do our little pockets. So, and like I said, we're going to do something else for this tie since I can't find my whole bin. And I've tried with my glasses on, with my glasses off, and it's not where it's supposed to be. It's not the second place it's supposed to be. I used it last year because I have all those things that I did, so I give up. All right, so enough of that. Wham. Hope everybody's doing good. I know. So now, as y'all very well know, there is a big difference in composition books. This one, can you hear how thick this is? This is from Staples when they had their thing. So this is, I mean, you know, nice and thick. This is the one you get from Walmart, as you can tell, is a little flimsy. But we just have to put a little extra, you know, if you want it firmer, you know, some cardstock or something there just to give it some, you know, some staying room. Now, a lot of people like to sand around theirs. Which word did I just, oh, and I just use these little sanding blocks from, you get them at Walmart. Now, it does make a little bit of a mess. If you don't have a sanding block, you can use your fingernail file. It works just as good. You just want to take some of the gloss off. So we'll just use our little fingernail file on this one. And it's just to, you know, go over and take a little bit of that off. Now, if you use this, it takes quite a bit more off because it's a sanding block, and it does make it a little dirty on your. Because I mean, it takes a a good layer off, but just for speediness, we'll do this, and then see, you just get some of that. The little black from the actual thing. So that's why if you have a little wet wipe, which I do have, I guess I should go get them. But anyway, I know. So let me just go ahead and do this because we'll see if we can't get 2 done in our time frame. See the blue? Yeah, this part's the dirty part. But I just keep my little sanding block. Like I said, I have another one somewhere. I'm sure it's with my elastics. So we'll just put this back, because see, it came with 2. The other one is around. Alright, let me go get a wet wipe. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my little baby wipe container. I know they're starting to get undamp because you know how I always see little mommies that have that plastic baby wipe holder and that they just replace, see, look at the mess, that they replace their wipies. You know, I never can find them. So I just used, because I don't go through them as fast as other people do. And usually I only use them for cleaning my Scan and Cuss sheet. To help bring the tack back. So let's just put that away before I get blue all over me. And I think I'm just going to retire that paper towel before I get stuff all over me. All right, so let's go ahead and do, I know now I've got it all over, per se. This might be too, oh, it's still on there. This might be too thick, but you know, it's a last minute gift. What can I say? All right. So we're going to use this thick stuff. And I wanted to use this sweet little holiday thing I got in 2018. I know, as you can tell, I've really been using it. I just wanted to have something that wasn't so, you know, Christmassy, but yet cute. And since we were talking about drinking, I know we might just have to. I mean, fa la 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 la, all the spirits and all. Whew, that's some bright stuff. And then I was thinking about this. I don't know, let's, you know, you always get these big things in a pad. Am I even, let me move my ink so I can make sure that I work up a little further and close my drawer. All right, you always have this big sheet on these 12 by 12s that, you know, it's hard for a journaler to use. But, oh, that's kind of cute. Bring on the cheer, and you got some some drinks on the inside. And then something for the back that, you know. Oh, look, I didn't realize there's little polar bears and flamingos and stuff on there. Maybe that on the back. Where did he go? Oh, here I am thinking, man, there's not much to this paper pad that I haven't used. That's because I got, I got paper on it. There's a bunch more paper back here. I know, y'all. Oh, isn't that pretty? We might have to do one with that. That would be pretty on there. Oh, I love the snowmans. But I was thinking we could put this on the back just because it's kind of dark, and so it would, you know, hide any scuffies and all that good stuff. And then let's put, whoa, hold on. And I don't know, we might not use this because not everybody's into. And then we're going to do this since it might fit. So we're just pulling those out because I don't know what I'm doing yet. All right, let me set that aside. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of paper. All right, I want to see, you know, I think we might be okay. Where's my ruler? I know I'm going to talk myself through this one. Sorry, y'all. This might not be, you know, quick and easy-ish because I got to think. Because I want to, I think I'll be okay if I cut, if we do right here and then we can wrap around there. So that means I need to, all right. Well, it means I need my big old scoreboard. Hold on again. I know I was not prepared. Sorry for you guys who do not care for unprepared people. Oops, I'm bad. Okay, I'm back. Had a little fiasco. Imagine that. All right. So, I got my board. We have this. And I have my scoring thing. So, I want to... It looks like if I go on number 8, if I score in 8 inches, I'll have some cheer. Okay, so let's score down to 8. And it's just because I'm trying to use this Watumba that comes in the middle. You know, this, they're always so pretty, but it's hard to kind of use them, you know, when you do journaling and stuff. So we have that. I know, like I said, you're just going to have to let me walk myself through here. All right, so now I'm just, we're going to wrap around, just so you're with me. But I need to see where I want to cut. Actually, we're going to cut. We're going to cut like right there, and right here we should be safe. So let me go cut that off on my big cutter, which is over here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my marks. Trying to find my marks. Okay, so we have that. So there's to our end here. And, oh gosh, I lost my other mark. You know, and then these things aren't always straight. So I always cut just a hair over for just in cases. And then you can always, you know, trim it. I'm still here. Just talking my way through this thing. Alright, so we have our fold over, because, you know, we're not going to waste it. We're going to wrap it around on the inside, and then we'll put a pocket there. And then, now we're going to look on here and see where we need to trim here. So we need to go on that line. So let me come over here and trim over on that line in the dark. This is why I'm losing my sight. I don't have enough room in this dungeon. Okay. Alright, so I trimmed the bottom off to where we measured, and now we're going to look at here and see how it's going to fit. And obviously, we need to trim just like 1/8 of an inch more off. I know, it's a little work, but they're really pretty. And if you just glue it on there and trim around there with your, you know, it's another way. You can just glue it on there. For those of you who don't have the measurement problems as me, you can glue your paper on here, turn it over, take your blade, and cut around there. So just you know, I want to let you know. Oh, you know, I think I want to go ahead and, just because this one looks a little glossy in here too, you know, I just want my glue, give my glue a hand. You know, then of course, gotta get another piece of wet wipe. Oh, I got a whole one. Oh, I got 2 in there. I know, I'm cheap. But see, y'all know, any of you that have babies, they have that plastic thing that's shorter than this. This is a thing from the Dollar Tree, because I was just trying to keep them moist in there. Because every time I look, maybe I need to go to like Babies R Us or something. I don't know, you know. You don't see those things when you're old and don't have any kids. Alright. I know, I shouldn't be cleaning everything, but, you know, this is how I clean house too. I'm like, oh, I'll start with this, and then I go to the next, and then, oh my God. Next thing you know, we're cleaning with a toothbrush. My daughter comes by it naturally when she does clean. Okay, so let me just dry that off now. I know, this was supposed to be quick and easy, but this is a Candace anal gift. Alright, so we have our little thingy. And see, we're still going to, by the time we put it on here, we'll probably have to trim a little there, but we're okay. Now, if you have the double-sided tape, it works great at this time and state. But, let's see, what's hanging over here? I mean, you know, I do have some that's just been hanging here for years. Let's see if it even, are these 2 different sizes? Yeah, they're even stuck together. Why not? Let's do, this is, I don't know, they call it red tape. I mean, it is some sticky stuff. So let's use up some of this stuff that's hanging around here. Those of you who do not have this, use your glue. But, you know, I'm kind of tired of seeing it hanging around. I know this does take a little longer. I know, y'all. Don't give up on me. Just use what you have. And like I said, glue is great. We'll use glue on the next one. Whoa. This is still some seriously sticky stuff. I'm telling you, it's been hanging on my little tape hooky thing. God, a good 5 years. So yeah, it's just time to, let's just go ahead and use it. I know, I hope I know I can remember how to get the backing off of there. It's been so long. Yeah, there we go. I remember. I'm just joking. Okay, so we're going to do that around our edges. And then I guess we'll just stick, well, I wanted to use this up, huh? I only got a little bit left on here. Oh, I mean, that's all I got on here. Well, we'll stick it down the middle, just for good measure. And cut that off. And you know what? I'm not even going to save this. I'm throwing this in the trash can. And I'm throwing that in the trash can. I'm sure he could be something cute, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put him in my scrap bin. I know, God. Okay, so since we did that, let's just go around and mush it down. Make sure it's mushed good. No, we're going to put more glue on here. But I just wanted to seal my outsides. So I'm going to peel it and leave some hanging. Oh, I see a little bit hanging off here. That was that not so sticky piece. Peel a little bit. Leave some hanging over so I know where it's at to pull it. Girl, you're supposed to be hanging over there. Alright. That one, well. Your other one, the paper double stick tape, it cooperates better with you when you're folding it over than this does. Okay, and then since this is in the middle, we're not going to be able to pull it. We're just going to take the whole thing off. Alright, now. Oh, it stuck to me. Okay. So now, we're going to, I know y'all don't all have this, but it's a book binding thing. This will work just fine, but I'm going to fight with this thick glue. Oh, ow, ow. Alright, you. Okay. Oh, there. It had some gluey in the end. So we're just going to squish it on here, and then, you know, we'll squish it out when we're flattening it, smushing it. Let's just use the technical word, smushing it. Because we got to smush it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so make sure your paper's the right way. We're going to peel that off, and we're going to stick it on here. Well, I want to measure mostly my top, because my bottom, I know that's probably where we might have to trim. So just want to, oh good God, I know, because I put that sticky glue on there. Talk about one and done glue. Stick them. Oh, man, got some serious. I know it's not supposed to be this difficult, but I made it difficult because I put that stinking double-sided glue on there. Stick 'em, tape. And I'm trying to get it perfect on the first go round. So, we got it. And then we're just going to squish that glue in there good. What we're going to do, squish it real good. Dun, 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 dun. I know, I guess I need to turn on my, my YouTube sounds. So maybe this won't, you know, all these little songs won't play in my head. Alright, so that's on there. And then you see how this is a little uneven there. Well, shoot, we did pretty good on that side. Alright, so I just need to come with my scissor. Oh, static electricity, everything's sticking to me today. And then just go on the side. Because like I said, these things are never even. But, you know, we had an hour and we wanted to fight with something. So, we decided to do a oh snap project. Shit. Oh, sorry. It's halfway done. My time's up. And I spent 30 minutes fighting with this because I was running my mouth. What else is new, huh? Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use some more of this stuff. Oh, man, it's just as bad as other tape. Can't never find the end. Just to give my edges some extra stickum. Not that your other glue isn't stickum, but you know. Like I said, I'm trying to use some of this stuff. Whoa. Oh, it's stuck to my glass. I'm telling you, this stuff means business. I mean, it sticks to everything. This is what they use when they assemble gift boxes and stuff like that in the card world. Okay, so here we want to put some tape it to here and some tape it to there. And then we'll glue that down because our pocket's going to come from the other direction. We're trying to surprise it from the other direction. That's going to be fine. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. You know, I know why my kids are so loud. We don't do quiet well. It's so sad, but it's true. Alright, let's just poke our ends off of here and let it stick to you. I don't feel like a cat in water or a cat on some fly paper. Alright. And then we're just going to run some of our mean glue. Got to open it up first, Candace. Alright, and then we're going to just lay that down. And squish the glue so it's, you know. And then we'll round these corners later, but right now, we just, oh, isn't that cute? Bring on the holiday cheer. Whoa, whoa. All right, so now, where'd you go? Well, I think we'll be okay with that because we're going to glue, but it might stick to my paper. So let's get our back done. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, so I know finding where I want to cut on here is gonna be fun. Okay, let's see if I can find that on my cutter. Hold on, I've got Lord, fill my cutter full. Okay, we're going on that line. I know, I'm sorry, I can't show y'all my cutting. But I just have a big 12-inch guillotine over here, and I'm literally just cutting. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on here, but we're just going to wrap this around, and we might end up with almost enough for the back. So, all right, where's this red junk? I know. Oh, jeez Louise. If y'all hear any noise, that's the little girl snoring behind me. So glad Jamie gave me the idea of this, using the smusher. Since I don't, you know, do any of the vinyl and stuff, I never thought to look for a smusher, even though hers was a bread smusher. But this is, you know, it doesn't bend and give, so it can keep up with me. And I can throw it down and be so abusive to it. Shoot, everything else I have. Ooh, my light's glaring on this plastic. John's in there working from home today. And they're working. Alright. Let's just squish it down. And then I guess I'll just go ahead and put one down the middle like before. Just, whoops. For a little extra good measure. You don't even, like I said, you don't even need this. But I told you I'm trying to use some of this up. But if this is all you have, and you have a bunch of this tape and you want to use it up, this is a great project to use it up on. Okay. Let's play the second round of Stick 'em to Me. Oh my gosh, who needs a trash can when you can wear... Oh, have y'all been watched those crazy, there's little shorts that pop up every now and then of these guys. There's a white guy and a black guy that I've seen that are imitating this crazy designer's runway designs with all these just weird balloons and freaky stuff. I mean, one was like a pillow, I mean a bed with pillows for a bow on the back of the head. I mean, it was crazy. But these guys, you know, use their household stuff to mimic what it was, and it's on these, I don't know if it's YouTube shorts or whatever, but it is stinking funny. And then the little elf things that everybody, the elf on the shelf, when they're posting all these funny things that these crazy little elf on the shelves are doing. Oh my God, y'all have got some imagination. It is too cute. Okay, so now we're gonna, well, I don't want to lose my gold. So let's do this as our top. In case I have to trim some of the bottom off. Alright. And you're like, oh, but you didn't score. Well, no, because it's all one pattern. So I'm not trying to get my design in my space. So it's a lot easier. But we always have those big Bahama Mama things in the middle of our 12 by 12 pads that, you know, you do get stuck with, well, what do I do with it? And so now I'm just scoring down here so I can bend it around. Oops. Hold on. My scoring thing fell into a bin of abyss. And then we're just going to squish that down. And then I'm going to attach it to it just like the other ones. Like I said, you know, if you don't want to use, if you don't have this tape, no biggie. Okay, wait. Let me make sure. Oh, ooh. Because this is going to be my, no, that'll be my pocket. Okay, I'm all right. Got to make sure which way you want your pocket. Oh. And if you don't even want to waste time making pockets, we don't have to. But I like to put pockets in here because I just like them, you know, just want them to be a little bit more special. What can I say? I can't do it simple. That's what I can say. But it's just, you know, it's not the same old same that everybody does. It's just a little different. And I just think people can use them more, you know, especially if it's someone who, a student, you can put your, you know, bills or receipts or whatever in your pockets and just little notes and things instead of just having paper. It's just a little bit more usable in my world. Okay. Just smush that tape down good. I know, let me just go ahead and trim the overage. I mean, let me tell you. These staple notebooks, that is some serious cardboard back there. And if you make it good, this would be a great little, you know, journal or whatever for someone to keep. And you can even go as far as, if you really wanted to seal it, you know, put some of your matte medium on top and all that good stuff. But we're not doing that. we're just making a little. Good God, I mean, little girl is just snoring so bad back there. It's funny. Sure wish I had my elastic, but oh well. Quit complaining, Candace. Just make. We're going to go over anyway. And truly, you could probably get away with just putting, you know, the tape around the edges and not even have to go in the middle. I mean, you know, glue inside. Because, oh, it's stuck to everything down there too. Because it's some serious tape. I mean, like I said. You know, and then most people don't take care of their little things. And it's just a quick little gift. But some people will cherish it. So. Alright, here's my smushy. I know I have to twirl it around to go to my left side so I can smush it good. Oh, I like this big smusher. And it doesn't, you know, it's fat enough and got cush on top. Yep, so, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Isn't that cute already? Toot toot, I know. Okay, so, I mean, you know, if you could always, if you wanted to make it a little journal, make that a belly band because you got that strap, but that's not what we're doing. Okay, so we have this and that. Now we need to make a little tuck pocket here and a tuck pocket there. Here, tuck there, tuck everywhere, tuck, tuck. I know, told you. Quack, quack here, quack, quack there. Oh, so, anyway, I might have to do that one on there for this, but we still have that on the back, and we got enough for this here. I know, talking, like I said, I'm talking my way through. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I need, and this is some good thick paper, so, uh-oh. Did my ruler fall too? No, he's over here hiding because he's clear. All right, so we just need to have a little pocket enough so when we put our little thumb hole in there, we cover that. And you don't want to go to the very edge because, you know, it gets in the way. So we're going to cut it at 4 inches. So I'm hoping 4 inches is going to get me on here without... Ah! No. Okay, so that's going to have to go on this page on top. Okay, so we're going to go... Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. Okay, I'm 4 inches on here. Jeez, good thing I thought about that. All right, so 4 inches. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, 4 inches, and then this needs to be 9 3/4. So let's trim this down at 9 3/4. And yeah, we're making scraps. Woohoo! All right, and then it's gonna get put on here like this. And I think I'm gonna have to trim a little more hair off of there. So I know. All right, that's good enough. And I'm not even inking this. I know. You noticed, huh? All right, and let's poke a little thumb hole in here. So that way they know, hey, I got a little pocket. That's exactly what they're going to say. Hey, I got a little pocket. Y'all, who am I kidding? Oh, you know what? Where's that red? I don't know. I put it up because it's in my way. Guess what? Girls, ladies, men, gents, children, people of all ages, I'm using this candied whatever it is. Oh, festive berries. I'm bad. Now, let's just go around here. All right, I did it. Bonafide smack did it. All right, I'm still going to put a piece of this tape down the back. Oh, I thought I was. Oops, oops. And I think I'm just going to use glue. I know. I'm just going to use some regular glue. The thing's hanging off. Oops. Whack. Okay. I know I didn't even get all of it, but, well, we'll be okay. But I am going to use this glue. Oops, sticking my hand right in the... I know, I just ran a little down here, just in case it goes over. Oops. Oh my gosh, where did I put it? Back here. My paper towel. Gotta get some of my little glue that I felt come out there. And let me tell you what. That little piece was bothering me. Alright, and then it looks like we got to trim. I know, see, after all that excitement of inking, I have to trim just up here. I could, you know, you could feel your edge of your notebook. And then we'll just go back and ink it. So there, we have our little, our little front one done. Now on here, what I usually do, I'm going to glue to this one, but then this page, I glue them together because it's just a little flimsy paper. And usually I just glue, well, usually I just use some other paper on the back. Oh yeah, because I'm putting that on there. Okay, so just listen. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because I have it out. So we're just going to glue our 2 pages together, just so it's a little firmer. And you're like, but why? You'll see, you'll see. So let's just glue our 2 little pages together. Smoosh it out. My first one that I ever did with this, because it was thin paper, I went and glued every 2 pages together, and I was like, well, nope, we're not going to do that again. Lesson well learned. But I kept that one for myself. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now on here, we're going to take this one, and we're going to put it on here. So we need 7 1/4. So we're going to cut it 7 1/4. Let me see here. The inside's the same. Let me just make sure. Almost 9 3/4. And that leaves us these scraps. Don't fret, we will use them. Okay, so we're just going to glue this to this page. And I'll just whip out the art glitter glue. I know it is kind of hard to, oh, snap. You want to go ahead and ink. Ink tops and bottoms, it's a lot easier than before you glue it down. We could ink around the other parts later. Okay, so now let's glue this one down. You know, it doesn't have to be that pretty. We just want it to stick because we're not going to see it. We're going to have a pocket. Alright, now you just want to make sure you get it on this piece of paper. Got a little wiggle room. And then, yeah, you're going to have this little spot there, but you can always put washi tape or something on there that's more flexible than paper because you just don't want it to be so bulky. Yeah, this might have to be a 2-parter. I know. Whew. And then, let's see. I know I'm not supposed to be decorating it, but we have like, I don't know if I want that. Where's that pinky red? Here he is. And we're just gonna, I know, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it on here. I'm gonna cover my appletini or gingerbread martini. Oh, those were good too. See what I mean? I even go over the top on these things. But, just Candace. Ooh, John made eggs. It still stinks like eggs in the house. You know how you just get that fried egg smell? I guess the air conditioner's circulating it down here and with a heater, whatever. Alright, oops. Alright, I like that. Okay, so now we're gonna come and Oh, well, we have to cut a divot, but, and we got to cut our corners, so maybe that wasn't the time to ink, but we're just going to leave it be there for now. And then this is this side, and we need a little piece of like a 2-inch strip, something that's going to, you know, blend with this. I mean, we have this, or we have, I mean, that's perfect size. We might just go ahead and just use that because, you know, it's scrap. So let's just put him on here. And we need to cut it at almost 9 3/4. So, 9 3/4 almost. Alright. And since this is, you know, heavy, we'll go ahead and round it with our 1/2-inch rounder. And I don't know if you're going to see this, but, oh, yeah, you gotta do. Just go ahead and ink on here first. And then we're going to glue this to this double page that we glued together, because that's going to be our pocket. The back of the pocket. I know it's so quiet in here, oh my gosh. Just a little extra for, you know, wear and tear. Okay, I'm going to glue this on. Make sure we're even. I mean, you have just a minute time to move that around with that wet glue. I mean, that is the one good thing about, oops, the Ultimate Glue. You know, it's just a thicker glue. It does take longer to dry, but if it takes longer to dry, that means you got a little more give with it. All right, had to work that air bubble out. So there's that. Now we're going to come and we're going to poke our hole in here. Our thumb hole. Looks to be about the middle. Whoops! I'm ringing that bell. Okay, ink on there. And then see, you can tell that, oh, what is that? It's going to be a pocket after we glue it together. And then we did the extra. Now, if that's still too flimsy, glue another piece of thin paper on there. So we still might. All right, so let's glue our tops and bottoms together. And yeah, I'm putting a little extra glue on here just because it is going to get some use and some stuff in and out. So just a little extra. And we'll just squish the top and bottom together. And if you want your thumb hole to be bigger, go for it. And then we're going to have to wait a few minutes to, before we punch that because, it's wet. But look, I know I still might make it bigger. I know after all that, we've got to let the glue dry. All right, so we did that. Let's go to the back and let's see where did I put my, oh, here he is. I'm like, where did I put my scraps? Okay, so we have this that we can put back there, which is just, part of the drink hanging out, which would be cute. And then we have this, which, helps pull in that blue. And then maybe we can, oh, but we do need this because this could go over here. And then we got, okay. I might save this little drink when I cut it. So let's just cut this pink but it's going to go this way as my pocket. So, all right, we're going to leave it on. So we're going to cut it right under 9 3/4. 9 3/4, right under. Got some more scrap. And then we're going to, that was close, huh? And we're going to make our thumb hole and ink around it. And we're going to glue it on here like that. And then there's your little pocket on the back. I know, and you're like, oh, but you used the red tape going down the other thing a minute ago. Yep, I'm going to throw some on there right now. Oop, not washy, red. Maybe. I know. We've got to get this on here first before my stinking other glue dries. Come on, get off of there. Get off of me. All right. Okay. And I can tell you, we're going to have to trim a little bit right there, but we'll be okay. Ding! And I got this little piece of glue, tape right there, and then I felt some on the bottom right here. This needs to be lightly trimmed. Alright. So we have that and that. Look, how cute. Isn't that a sweet little... Uh-oh, I forgot somebody. Oh, snap, I need a gift. Yeah. Or for your own self. And then let me round these edges now. These corners or whatever. Okay. You know, and then if you do this and you're... You know, sometimes your paper just doesn't cut. You can always use your file and scuff the edges down. And then we will ink it. Like I said, I'm probably, I don't know, you could put like some coffee dye paper back there if you wanted, just to... Oh, I still need to round my, my outsides. I'm telling you, that's some thick, that's like cardboard, chipboard. Ah, there. Alright. Ooh, this would be pretty if you took, since there's gold on here, took gold rub and buff and went around the edges too. We're not doing that though. I promise. But I would probably do it. Just because it was another step, you know. I see a little bit of paper fragment there. Alright, and then let's go and do our backs. Punch the backs with our corner rounder. I know, I'm just using my corner rounder But, oops, I need to get on the edge of it because I'm telling you, that's some thick cardboard. See, this would be really pretty with gold rub and buff on there. Oh, I know. But we're just using the reds. And just come around here so it matches. Alright. So we have that. We have this and this. Oh, I do want my thumb hole bigger because, you know, I want to see my paper under there. I know, not much bigger, but it was enough. I really wanted to see that gold, but oh well. C'est la vie. Alright, so we have that. Now we need to, this is going to be our pocket here, so we need to glue these two pages together. I know I'm going to go ahead and use this, just because it smushes better underneath the paper. So now we need something to go over here, which we have this. So we're just going to cut this. I think it's 7 1/4 is what we need on this side too. Just under 7 1/4. So let's cut our little thing off. Just under 7 1/4. And just under 9 3/4. Alright, so we have that, and then we're going to glue it onto here, and then we need something. I know this isn't quite long enough, but if I don't make my thumb hole so big, we'd be able to use that scrap. But then this definitely is going to be flimsy. Oh, we have that. We can do that too. Okay, so I'm going to use this scrap, even though there's a little dent in it. Under 9 3/4. We're just going to glue it on here because you're really not going to see it. I don't know, maybe a little green. What am I putting on here? Oh, that. But that's on that. This is what's going to be over here. So, just a little green showing. Would that be 2? I think it's just going to be 2. Yeah. Okay. So, we're just going to... Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm going to go over. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we're just going to put this on here. You know, make sure you get it to the edge. Oops, because... Not in here, because it is a pocket. You don't want it to be glued shut. Oh, papers. Okay, and I decided I wanted this side to show. And we're still going to have, you know, the little flecks of gold, which is going to be pretty. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on here and punch my hole in there, and then we will come back and do part 2 because, you know, it took me a little while to get going on this one. So, there you go. That's our little, oh snap, I need a quick little gift, sort of kind of, you know, if you don't use this, it's much easier, but we always have that in the center of our 12 by 12s, and we, you know, it's always like, what do we do with it? Make a journal with it. All right, so I will be back with a part 2 of this one. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. Like I said, I hope this helps you to you know, grab a little, we all have these little notebooks, and use that big, huge spread in the middle of your 12 by 12 pad and turn it into something cute. I mean, this is great for whatevers, you know. Anybody would love to have this. So we'll come back and finish it up. So I'll see you later. Kisses. Love. Bye, guys.